28 and 35, 6-2 this season. And versus Protoss, 5 of those 6 wins come from this.
He just happens to, yeah, he's 5-2. He just happens to play so many times against Protoss. It's pretty funny. He's played one other game against another race, and it was a win. Besides that, he's played against only Protoss, 5-2. He's very good in the matchup. So,
yeah, I mean, he plays on maps that generally Protoss like. So, I mean, that's one of the reasons why we see this. Now, SOS, a lot of money on this guy. 7-6 in Pro League. He's 2-2 versus Terran. He had a terrible, terrible start in the first round of Pro League. Was able to turn things around, and now is looking on the up and up, as you can see by his results compass out there at the top, pointing north.
Straight up, red, ready to go. 2-2 against Terran. Not as many games as Bbyong here at Pro League, but of course, he's traveled to many other tournaments, played against many other Terrans, and he does have a lot of experience as well.
Well, Brendan, it's time for Habitation Station. Bbyong with his eyes closed here. He is so ready to lift that CC. Let's find out if he does it. Let's see if SOS can tie up the score 1-1 here at the 2014 SPL Round 3 Day. He did not type GG back in the chat. SOS typed GG and he's like, no, I am so focused. Pressing that L key so fast. I knew it, man. Like, this is just how it goes.
He's done this every time. He's going to do it again. He comes out on this map to do this build. He feels very comfortable. Maybe he lives in Gangnam. That's the area of Seoul, of course, for you guys who don't know. It's a very expensive area to live here in Seoul, and that's why this is called the Gangnam Terran build. You can get gold minerals, and that allows you to afford this command center in the very expensive area.
Yep. Well, let's see how long it takes for SOS to find out what he's up against and what variation that Bbyong goes with, because we've seen all sorts of variations.
Now, I don't think that SOS will be caught off guard by this.
No.
If he has watched any of Bbyong's games on this map, he's got to know this is possible. He's not going to pull a Stork and send it out to the watchtower just absent-mindedly and not see the gold minerals mining. He's going to send it out, if he does scout, that is, and he's going to be like, okay, you're going for this, and he's probably thought about how to prepare, how to play against this build as well.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. So, only time will tell. I mean, he's definitely scouting here. How diligent is he at checking it out? That watchtower in just a second. There it is.
And you know, he doesn't see any of the buildings, of course, but he can see the workers mining, and he did see it. He did pay attention, so he's going to know. He's going to make sure there's gas coming. It's not 2 barracks.
Got to be careful about that, because you know, if you pull some SCVs and attack with that, you have more Marines than usual. Sometimes even like a 3 barracks could be quite strong on this matchup. I've seen a lot of players go into just fast medevac drops off of this 1 gold base, because you can get a lot of Marines out really early. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that.
Yeah, I mean, especially on this map, the air distance is very, very short. And especially if you're at the gold base, it's going to be even shorter. Just go ahead, throw down that starport, get those Marines very, very quickly into your opponent's base. Here we do have a bunker going down, just playing it safe.
Yeah, no reason not to here. You know, you have the bunker up on the high ground. That also covers the entrance and kind of walls things off. It's a great placement. Can give you a lot of coverage. You have a lot of extra minerals from this gold base, so why not drop it down, and you could salvage it later. So just a bunch of good things lining up there. And it looks like he's going to go ahead and pop down a Nexus here. There it goes in response. So before the 4-minute mark, so a quick Nexus, not a rush. I wonder if he's going to, like, go Stargate here to combat this. Not a bad choice considering he covers the dead space. He knows that his opponent's teching. It's not going to be just pure Marines coming his way. He's already scouted that.
Yeah, I mean, well, if you think about it, you're a Protoss, you have a very deadly air unit just by itself, the Oracle. And if your opponent puts himself even closer by air, why not throw down the Stargate? And there he goes. He's going to put it down. And I like this idea as well. I just feel like, you know, Bbyong is going to be prepared with the Marines, the mineral line, as you guys do see. The Bunker is also pretty close. But he can pick up those gas those gas guys, mining those gas, and he can also force the Marines back, or at least force a missile turret. So it's definitely a very good build to do when your opponent goes for this. And unfortunately for Bbyong, he's going to come in here with his SUV and not see it.
Yeah, that really sucks. That's like, what are you doing? You might even want to scan. You don't get extra minerals from mules on the gold base. You still get 30 per trip. For those of you guys who didn't know that. I bet there's like somebody at home like, what? Yeah, that changed a long time ago. But I think it's valuable. Now, the Oracle will do counter damage if he commits everything to the attack. Now, if he does not, that's already good for him. And if he makes a Void Ray following this up, then that could be a great way to catch drops and punish your opponent. He's going to go double Oracle, though. Not sure how much I really like this against somebody who's on the gold base, because Oracles don't do a ton of damage. So they need support in order to do so. Oh, wow, he totally misses it, too. It was like right underneath his eyes.
Yeah. And the Oracle's not even going to go straight there. SOS is going to see this because he has a very nice pylon placement, but does Bbyong know that this is here? I'm not sure if he does. Well, he knows now.
Yep, there's no turrets here whatsoever, no units at home, but a Widow Mine, I believe.
Yeah, it was hidden somewhere in there. We've seen it before, maybe next to the gas, and now he's got to defend with this one Oracle that almost just went down, but thankfully it was saved, and the Mothership Core, as well as those Zealots, is going to push it back for now. He's going to drop again behind the minerals, not going to do any damage.
Second Stargate, Brendan? You know, even a Phoenix would be more useful here on the defense than the Oracle. I don't know what he was thinking. I suppose he thought he was just going to win the game with Oracles after he defended this. If he does enough damage, but that Widow Mine was sneaky. Totally hidden. It looks like it's behind the gas.
Yeah. We're getting the units tab. The observer is showing us that it is there. I guess it's under, it's under there.
Oh, wow, he almost loses the Oracle again. Hellions over here, meanwhile, trying to get some damage done. So a ton of micro here by Bbyong all at once, all over the place. And he's going to get some probes here as well. And he could actually target the Oracles if they get too close. Wow. Bbyong is doing a ton of damage. A third Oracle's being made. Did he cancel the second Stargate? No. He's just only using one. Okay, so he's just like making Oracles. And then, Brendan, he's making, after that, a little bit more Oracles. Now, let's see
he's got 3 now. He's making 1 more, as you guys do see, as Wolf said. And he's going to make a Phoenix as a follow-up, but I don't know, man. We're seeing Bbyong go again for this 1-1-1 type of play. And he's going to have tanks. He's going to have a Raven, Vikings, a bunch of Marines. And just having Zealots and Oracles is not going to stop it.
No.
Sorry to say.
He makes a Phoenix, and I'm like, well, that's okay against drops, yeah. But
look at this fleet of Oracles.
I don't know if I can really judge him, because we really haven't seen this composition too much. We've seen MC use it sometimes in weird games, but that's like WCS Europe, so gonna have to like just let it go. You know, sometimes we see weird and strange lower level games over there, but that was like in the beta too, so keep that in mind. He's gonna pull all of his SCVs. See these Void Rays? This is something I could get behind. Let's see though. I mean, that's still a lot of air to ground damage.
Yeah. I just feel like it's too little too late. It's only going to be 2 Void Rays, and the army of Bbyong is coming across the map so fast. He's got all of his SCVs here. I don't know. We're looking at SOS's base, and SOS, look at his face. He's just like panicking. He's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, well, there's just so many SCVs here. The Nexus cannon goes down, but I mean, how long is that Nexus even going to survive? Void Rays charging up here, and here come the Oracles. PDD is helping out against some of those ground units, but Void Rays don't care. Oh no, it's just way too many Marines. He laughs in the face of danger. Will kill this Nexus now, even having the PDDs soak some of that Nexus cannon shot. The last Void Rays here on the high ground do charge up. Even an auto turret will kill the Void Ray. And also the chances of any victory here. Bbyong takes the second game for CJ Antis, putting them into a 2-0 lead. This is exactly what CJ needed. Now they can rest easy, knowing that at the worst case, they go to an ace match where they can avoid using those 2 Zerg players that just aren't as skilled as the other ones.
Look at his celebration. He actually looks like he has no words for what SOS did. He's like, what are you doing? Don't you know what I'm doing? What was that? He just, Bbyong purely just walked into the base of SOS and killed him. Like,
yeah.
I just didn't really like how SOS responded to that.
I don't like that many oracles.
I like one oracle.
2 is like, whoa, you made 2 oracles. Okay.
Yeah.
3
and
is
then
like,
he made